Hi YouTubers, hi, welcome to another show. I don't know how long this will be, so what I'm going to try and do is talk about the new LGB Alliance that was launched a few days ago. So I've got two pieces from pinknews.co.uk to go through. One with a friend of the channel's and something they put out, and basically the first headline, which is by Vicky Parsons, dated October 23rd, 1919, and it reads as follows. New lesbian, gay, bisexual group facing imminent backlash from being anti-trans from lesbians, gays and bisexuals. A new LGB Alliance group that launched in London last night, the 22nd of October, is being slammed online by people it claims to represent. In a tweet, lawyer Alison Bailey of Garden Court Chambers said, "This is an historic moment for the lesbian, gay and bisexual movement. LGB Alliance launched in London tonight and we mean business. Spread the word. Gender extremism is about to meet its match." However, lesbian, gay and bisexual people were quick to call out the new group, blasting it for being transphobic, disgusting and vile. Many of them also pointed out that many members of the new group are straight. Many of them also point out that many of the members are straight, and are a lot of people back, and as are a lot of the people who are backing them online. Several lesbians, bisexual women told the new LGB Alliance that, and I'll read their tweets. This is from Louisa. You people are obsessed. You should be ashamed of yourself. Gender critical? What a joke. Your criticism of gender lands are squarely on the same side as the religious right, which should tell you all you need to know about what it's worth. Signed, a cis lesbian. Zoe Pasquet, sincerely no thank you, not at all. Cis Bayern, I'm disgusted, LGB Alliance. Spooky Witch, Max Beldriff, 23rd of October, I don't know what that's about. Mirror, T here is for the lack of tea. T here is the lack of tea. As a lesbian, I do not support the movement that erases trans brothers and sisters. And they weren't the only people from the community that the new group purported to represent to distance themselves. Bisexual and gay men also criticised the LGB Alliance for being anti-trans. They posted, Josh Scully, there is no LGB movement, not one that doesn't stand side by side with trans people. Speaking as a bisexual guy, nothing less is acceptable, and you definitely do not speak for me. Judging by the comments, it seems you've met your match. Another one, Biggest Giles, Tumblr, bisexual. There is no gender extremism, and this transphobic alliance is going to harm us all in the end. Trans people disproportionately. If you want to kick bigots' boots, do so with a different name. This bisexual disavows you. Steve Taylor, you can't be pro-LGB if you ain't T. We are one together. No LGB Alliance will speak for me or any of my friends or colleagues. Simon on Twitter, I'm a gay man and I stand with my trans brothers and sisters and non-binary siblings. You do not speak for me. You do not have my support. Goodbye. And multiples of people pointed out that the LGBT group seems to consist of a surprising number of straight people. Josh Pryor, mini thread. This stems from transphobic groups trying to undermine Stonewall's trans support. Here are the signatures that to the previous petition. Less than half are LGBT, and it's only a handful. The rest are cis who are linked to other transphobic groups, and he goes on to list the number. You can see it on pinknews.co.uk if you log into their site. Izzy Ritzningting. LGB Alliance is mostly cis hets. Transphobes are ridiculous. Peter Maguire. Straight people who insist they are LGB are not T allies are our oppressors. Misogyny and gender conformity is the root of homophobia and transphobia. I do not want allyship, and the vast majority of LGBTQ+ people I don't either. Get in the sea. Scott button. This tweet tells you everything you need to know about the so-called LGB Alliance formed last night. It's an anti-trans movement, not a pro-LGB one. Just look at the non-LGBT folk lined up to support it. You just know they want the LGB rights next taken away. However, if every single one of the people supporting it is like, I'm straight, but I support this initiative, they don't seem to have any LGBT people who want anything to do with them. Which also indicates the number of self-professed straight allies replying to Bailey's original tweet announcing the LGBT Alliance. Kathleen F. Straight women is cheering you on. Straight women is cheering you on. Quirky Sims. Congratulations all. I'm not LGBT, but I am so concerned about the blurring sexuality of gender identity. I hope you can feel free to advocate for young gay bisexual who can be gender non-conforming without needing to be the opposite sex. No one is born in the wrong body. So you got some nasty tweets there as well. And that was just the report from Vicky Patterson. It just went through the responses to the announcement by Alison Bailey of the launch of the LGB group. What came next, a few days later, was amazing. And it's something I nearly brushed over, but remembered seeing at the time, but couldn't get a picture out. And it's another one from Vicky Patterson, dated October 24th, 1919, and the headline is LGBTQ family Twitter thread rallying against new anti-trans LGB Alliance shows the beauty of queer community. So basically, defiant queers are rallying against the new anti-trans group called LGB Alliance with a Twitter thread showing the beauty of the LGBT+ community. The LGB Alliance launched this week in what is called an historic moment for lesbian, gays and bisexual movement. However, lesbian, gay and bisexual people slam the new group online, blasting it for being transphobic, disgusting and vile. Many of them also pointed out that many members of the new group are straight, as are a lot of the people backing it online. Using the hashtag lgbtiq+family, started by broadcaster Sarah O'Connell, friend of the show, queer people are sharing their photos and videos of their sometimes chosen, sometimes biological families. A small but highly funded hate group are obsessively trying to divide the LGBTQ community and push everyone out of society. Let's get the LGBTQ family trending to show that we're all in this together, allies included, O'Connell said. And her tweet was, a small but highly funded hate group are obsessively trying to divide the LGBTQ community and pushing everyone out of society. Let's get LGBTQ family trending to show that we are all in this together. And on the article at pinknews.co.uk, there are a number of ones. Robert Greene shared a poster of them and their partner. Totally There with LGBT+family by Helen, who posted a picture of a pride flag. As a transgender woman, I have not felt the love of the LGBT community in almost 60 years. DADT repeal was passed with the LGBT community and HRC along with the Democrats to trade the transgender people's rights to serve in the military and to terminate the rights to equal access, one Twitter user wrote. I'm not entirely sure what that said, and I don't know if I read that out wrong. Another comment to Sarah's tweet, we are the LGBTQ family, just trying to divide us. It doesn't matter where we're from, we're connected, and that connection is bigger than hate. Another one by Tasmin B, sending unconditional love and solidarity to all within the inclusive LGBTQ family, especially the T under attack from within the community. Don't other folks. Another one here was, here's just some LGBTQ families and a picture of a wedding party. The article goes on to say, sometimes our families are the ones who make we make for us. Sometimes our families are ones we make for ourselves, said another person, with a picture of 3 young people in pride t-shirts. Peace and love to the entire LGBT family, from a friend and an ally who stands with you in this fight against bigotry, intolerance and hate. Harm, ignorance and stupidity. Love is love, which is far better and more powerful than hate is hate. Do not live in fear because of idiots, said a Twitter user. There was another couple of pictures posted. A lot of people posted love, and lots of pictures like Daryl Peltetti, who printed some pictures of some folk at at a pride event. Now, I don't know how far this LGB group's going to go and what sort of legs they've got, but it's already the LGBT plus community has already come out against them. The LGBT plus community, I find, is a very cohesive organisation. It has fractures along it where people moan about different aspects of it, but on the whole, it's a whole functioning system. And there are some people on the outskirts of that who tend to be right wing, who are trying to break the T off from the LGBT. Because it's unpopular. It's the same argument that was used in the 1970s when gay power was becoming more prevalent and the white middle class gay population and lesbians populations wanted to distance themselves from the trans community because they didn't think the trans community gave them good publicity to try and get equal rights for the gay community. That's been all largely put aside. But in recent years, with Posey Parker and the TERFs, it seems like a radical right-wing part of the LGBT movement has started and is making waves now and is beginning to get their name out there. And posts like this coming out on the 22nd of October with the new LGB Alliance. Again, I don't know how far it's going to go. Most of the basis of their membership is straight. Most of them are cis. What does that say about an LGB organisation if most of your members are straight? They're allying themselves with right-wing Christian organisations. It's just a complete fuck-up from start to finish, and I don't know why they're bothering doing this. I know why they're doing it. It's the same old argument, separate the T from the LGBT. It's not going to work. There are too many people. The L with the T, the B with the T, the G with the T. That's the movements that are now happening. We're beginning to coalesce around a unified front, and these, what's the word? These fringe organisations on the borders, on the boundaries of the LGBT plus community, are trying to break into the LGBT plus community, but it's not working. And as you've seen from what I've read out, there's a lot of opposition towards them and a lot of hostility. So I would like to thank Sarah O'Connell for the post, for the Twitter post. Thank you very much, Sarah. That was really good. It trended really well. I did see a lot of posts about it. I'm sorry I didn't do anything myself. I wanted to take a picture with me and my partner, but my partner gets camera shy. So I thought I would do this vlog instead. Much more on this to come as the organisation gets more legs. Please share, like and subscribe. Tell your mates about me. Get the news out there. And I will see you next time, YouTubers. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.